Here's the easiest way to sell more than all of your competition put together. And truthfully, it's just by being a good person. All right, that's what it all comes down to. Okay, so in marketing, there's something called consumer awareness levels. It's just how aware customers are of their problem that they have, the available products to solve that, your competition, and you specifically. And so the closer, the more aware somebody is, the higher up they get on that ladder, the harder it is to sell to somebody. And in the big four countries, when you're selling things online, which is America, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia, the four biggest English speaking countries, if you're trying to sell more stuff to these people, most of them are pretty darn aware. They're in that third phase or fourth phase of awareness where they know your competition, right? They know all the products available to them. They know that there are other products available to them. They might know your products. They also know that they have a problem that they need to solve. These people are aware. And so what we have to do in our marketing is we don't have to sell them on the product problem. We don't have to sell them really on the product. They're already sold. What we need to do is actually sell them on us. We need to give them a reason to choose us over their competition because they're already going to buy. They have the problem that we solve. They want to fix it. So we need to give them a reason to choose us when they do it. And we're going to use value-based ads and advertising in general to do this. So the amount of money that you make is proportional to the amount of value that you give out. Okay? Customers have now seen it all. You must prove yourself first. And I don't know why there's a question mark there, but you have to prove yourself first. And you have to prove that you will give more to them than they would ever expect at every single turn in your business. Every single time that they see you, that they come into contact with your business, they have to get more value from them than they have to get more value from you than they would ever expect. Okay? And they have to get more value from you than all of your competition is giving. So you got to stand out and you got to sell more, and you're going to do it by offering to your customers more than everybody else. Okay? And we do this through content just like this, like you're watching right now, customer experience, a good customer experience, and by wrapping our asks with more valuable content than everybody else. So this is higher value products, higher value blogs, higher value videos, high quality social media posts. They all give more than they ask for. So for example, this content here that you're watching right now, this is hard for me to put together. This is expensive for me to get all this stuff set up. It's a lot. But I do it because I want to help out. Because I believe in results in advanced marketing, which is really what all of this is, where I prove to people that I can help them out before I even ask them to work with me, before I even ask them for, the chance to help them out, right? And so that's called results in advanced marketing. And you can do this on a lower phase if you sell products like e-commerce and info products. And we've been doing this for all of our customers, and it works fantastic. Because what we do is we put out this content with nothing in return, with expecting nothing in return, and I don't expect anything in return. My clients don't expect anything in return. And when they put that out there to their customers, what happens is that their customers start to get value from them before they've even given them a dime. They haven't even given them their information to become a lead, right? And so that's the value that we're putting out for our consumers, right, before we even ask them to make a sale. And so that value puts us on a pedestal above all of our competition and shows that, hey, not only do we know what we're talking about, but we actually want to help you. We want to go through all of the process to put this stuff together and put these professional things together to actually give you a hand and put, the results that you're looking for in your hands in a minute sense before we can actually, ask you to do it on a broad sense, right? And so then the second thing that we're going to do is a good customer experience. At every single turn in your business, your customers have to have a fantastic experience that they would expect from no one else, right? And they wouldn't even expect from you, right? They have to get more at every single turn in your business. Every ad that they see, every single email that they get, every sales page that they click through, every video that they watch from you has to be extremely high quality to the point where they're like, wow, this person is, man, this is a lot. This is fantastic. This is good. This progresses me closer to my goal. And that's what we want here. That's the mentality that we want our customers to have when they're in this phase with us. Okay? And then the final thing is we have to wrap all of our asks with more valuable content than everybody else. So if we send an ask out, which is like an email promotion on Friday, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, before that, we're going to be sending valuable content to them, right? Same thing if we send something on Sunday. Friday and Saturday, we're going to be sending valuable content. And then on Sunday, we're going to say, hey, hope you've been enjoying the content. Go check this thing out. It helps you achieve XYZ goal. People click to it and we sell a lot more than we would without any value there at all. So goodwill in your business, which is what all of this is about, is a true legitimate asset in business valuation. Okay, so when they're valuing a business, investors will actually look at how much goodwill you have in the marketplace. Scale doesn't just mean more money. Okay, so if you're trying to scale your business to get it to the point where you can sell it, you're not just trying to get more money. Okay, true scale happens when you can scale your business without harming the goodwill or immediately harvesting that goodwill that you put out with your customers or damaging your reputation. I have a client who he was doing really well. Things were going great for him. He was doing about 40 a week. It was awesome. We were cooking and he wanted to get a new car. And so the way that he chose to do that was by using the list of people that we had worked so hard to build through a good way and giving content to. And he spammed the list with like 30 different emails for affiliate links in, I think, 3 days. Right. So it was about 10 emails every single day, 10 emails every single 24 hours. And this destroyed the list and it destroyed the business. It ruined the reputation of his business by spamming his customers with these affiliate links for other products that were completely unrelated. Now he got his new car. The short-term cash flow was great because the list was real high. We worked a lot to build that list, but the long-term growth of the business, there was zero scale because he damaged that goodwill and he damaged that reputation in the marketplace. And a lot of business owners do this on a very small scale and don't even realize it. And so that's what we're looking at here is goodwill, right? In maintaining that goodwill and trying to scale while maintaining that goodwill. And so value-based marketing is the best way to do it. All right. So the reason why goodwill is so important is because it's that number one indicator that you're going to be able to repeat the current successes that you have and secure future cash flow and future purchases for these investors who are looking to buy your business. So it's all about lifetime value. The more value we provide, the more customers we retain, which means more short-term cash flow right now, and then a higher business valuation in the long term. So not only do we get more value from our customers in the moment, but if we can increase lifetime value, that means the value of our business increases. If we have 1,000 people on our email list and they're all worth $10, then that's a $10,000 business. But if we have 1,000 people on our email list and they're all worth $100, well, great. Now that's a $100,000 business. We just 10x the business by just getting $90 more from each person. Does that make sense? And so that's why lifetime value is so important, especially in terms of long-term business valuation. So you can't play that money in, money out game for the rest of your life. You can't play the game where you put $5 in and trying to get $10 out from every single one of your customers and try to live on that. And it's the ads game where you sit there in front of your computer every single day inside of meta ads and try to get your costs down specifically. It's not going to work like that. Lifetime value is really where the money comes in. That's not going to get you the big returns that you're looking for that are going to allow you to exit and get you that coveted 8-figure exit. Okay, this is where the lifetime value is how you do that, right? You have to focus on that. And goodwill is what makes that happen, what makes that easier for you, because the more goodwill you have in your marketplace, the more people are going to buy from you. All right? So here's the golden ratio of putting out valuable content to the asks that we have found. So the golden ratio for email. So for every third email that you send, so for every 3 emails that you send that are value based, I would do one ask, one promotion. And then golden ratio for social media is 6-to-1. And this includes like stories, lives, all points of contact with your customers. Okay? So my tips for you are to not be boring. All right? Every time that you put out valuable content, try not to be boring. Right? I know that not everybody is extremely charismatic. Don't be boring. Give people a reason to watch. Give them a reason to give you attention. Okay? Tell stories. Be educational, but also entertain while you're doing it. Okay? The worst thing you can do is be boring and have people ignore you. Okay? So here's your to-do. Add value to your marketing and your customer experience. Better value in your products, better value in your emails, your ads, your social posts, your copy, your VSLs, all of that. Anything that touches the customer, anything that they see that brings them in contact with your business needs to have more value than they would ever expect from somebody like you or any of your competitors. Okay? The next thing is recognize that the more you give, the more you're going to get. If you add 3 pieces of valuable content before a promotion, you're going to make a lot more money than with an ask by itself. The final thing that you need to know is it's all about lifetime value, and the golden ratio for email to ask is 3-to-1, and the golden ratio for social posts is 6-to-1. Okay? Hope that helped.